9/11. Been lied to. I know it's hard to believe your government would lie to you, but your government has been lying to you about 9/11. Investigate 9/11. The buildings came down in controlled demolition. They were exploded. They did not collapse. Watch the footage. They're exploding top to bottom. Google Building 7. Sir, Google Building 7. See what you find. Google Building 7.
Excuse me, sir. What are all you people up to today?
9/11 truth, my friend.
Was 9/11 an inside job?
Absolutely it was.
How do you know that?
I know that because I've researched it for 3 years, and every single thing that I uncovered solidifies my belief that it was an inside job and that our government was complicit in what happened.
What was the first piece of evidence that you found 3 years ago?
The first piece of evidence that I found, I saw the Pentagon, which confused me, and then I just started researching more. I saw Building 7, and then I saw the demolition of the 2 towers right in front of your eyes. It's really just, it's someone telling you that an apple is an orange, and it's just, you have to just trust your own mind to know what you're seeing is true.
So what's the most compelling evidence to you that 9/11 was an inside job?
Absolutely Building 7 without a shadow of a doubt.
Building 7.
Building 7, no doubt in my mind. Building 7 is brought down by controlled demolition. Anyone who looks at it can see that. It's so clear. It's like black and white. I mean, no one can look at that building and say that that was brought down by fire. There's nothing there. There's no debris. Even the Twin Towers, you look at ground zero, there's nothing there. There's just powder. Where do these huge 110-story buildings go? It's just shocking. And the fact that they did it in broad daylight, it really is infuriating. And the people can't see it because, like the Nazi propaganda said, it's a lie so big that people can't see it. They can't believe it because it's so big and it's so in your face.
So is that why you're here today? To let people know?
I am here. I've been a 9/11 truth activist for 3 years because I feel like it's the most important issue to expose. They don't want any evidence to be uncovered about 9/11 truth, because that would ruin their whole system. You know, they have everyone under this grid watching TV like zombies, believing everything they see on television, so if they let one piece of evidence slip out, then that could ruin their whole grid. My name is Abby Martin. I'm the organizer of the San Diego 9/11 Truth Meetup.
Oh, great.
What's your name?
My name's Jock, Doubleday.
Hi, Jock.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
9/11! Investigate! 9/11! 9/11! 9/11! 9/11! 9/11! 9/11! 9/11! 9/11! 9/11! Investigate! 9/11! Investigate! 9/11! Investigate! 9/11! Investigate! 9/11!
much we appreciate them. We realize that this government does not appreciate our first responders. We just want to show our love and our respect. I spent a few hours, the day before yesterday, making some cookies for our first responders, both the police department and the fire department. First responders, chocolate chip cookies that say, first responders first, 9/11 truthers love and appreciate our fire departments. Thank you for all you do. You rock. Firefighters for 911truth.org. Let's hear it for firefighters for 911truth.org. Just some fun-loving facts for you. I know you all know this, but I don't know what the fire department does. But we lost 343 New York firefighters on 9/11. Most of them died because of Giuliani's faulty radios. I think we all know that. They died in the towers because they did not receive the call to get out of the buildings. You know how fires behave. There's no reason why those buildings should have come down from fires that never have before. Since 9/11, an estimated 1,400 first responders and rescue workers worldwide have died from the toxic dust that the EPA's Christy Todd Whitman said was safe to breathe. The air was safe to breathe when it was not. Why? So that they can open up Wall Street, our favorite people right now. Now the government is refusing to recognize that the illness is caused by the 9/11 dust. So the city, state, and federal governments will not be held liable. Thousands of first responders and rescue workers are sick and dying, and the government is doing nothing to help them. These men are losing their pensions, their medical insurance, and their homes. They know that they are dying, and all that they ask is that they be allowed the dignity to die without leaving their families homeless and in debt. The horrifying fact is that the 9/11 heroes are used to being treated like trash. The government, once the Nova Scotia gold was found at Ground Zero and the recovery effort was halted and switched to a scoop and dump policy. 9/11 rescuers and victims of 9/11 who are in the dump at Fresh Kills. Still to this day, their bodies are in the dump because they stopped the recovery effort after they discovered the gold. I spoke to a 9/11 firefighter in New York this last anniversary in Brooklyn. He told me that he heard and saw and felt multiple explosions on 9/11. 118 first responders' eyewitness testimony in front of the 9/11 Commission was not in their report. Our movement was started by victims' family members and witnesses who still have unanswered questions about 9/11. In fact, 75% of the 60 family members' questions for the Commission were never answered. WeAreChange and other 9/11 Truth organizations have raised thousands of dollars for sick and dying first responders. We want you to know that we have your back and we will never forget.
First responders first! 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 First responders first!
They're so cute!
This is about firefighters from 911truth.org. This country needs our first responders to start standing up. It's no longer about politics. Things are deteriorating quickly. You can't ignore it. You can't pretend it's politics because politics doesn't kill first responders. 26 police officers died that day, 343 firefighters. Please, we need you to stand up.
Thank you, guys!
Thank you.